All right. Back again for some more Create Astral. There we go. Day 38 of streaming this mod pack. We're here in the workshop. I guess that's where I logged off last time, back on Monday. Alright. So, everything looks normal here. How's the progress here? So we're up to, alright, we've almost worked through all the organic compost. Pretty good showing. I think we're waiting on bone meal, right, for this? So, probably don't have any. Nope, okay. Well, got some kelp we could potentially turn into bone meal. Actually, we should have a bunch of kelp blocks at this point. Let's go over to the kelp farm. Yeah. So I think it was about a week ago I mentioned maybe expanding the kelp farm. I mean, I think I said definitely expanding the kelp farm, but I've been over there since a couple of times since we fixed the issues with chunk loading, and it seems that a lot is being produced. And honestly, well, we're gonna see, but I think it's been pretty productive. In fact, it would be more productive if we had more storage for items, because I'm guessing right now this is like fully backed up. Yeah, it's fully filled with kelp, so it's full of kelp blocks as well. Let's see. Okay, good. I do have crude storage units. Just transfer everything out. There we go, and then a wrench. Alright, so we'll convert all that to bone meal. And that was kind of one of the main... So there were two reasons we wanted a bunch of kelp blocks. Well, three, right? So we can turn these back into dried kelp to make belts. That's one. We can use them as a fuel. A pretty convenient fuel. Although, honestly, lava is also a pretty good fuel. Especially if you use mechanical arms to deliver it and deal with the buckets, or if you're dealing with like blaze burners, you can just give the blaze burner a straw. So that's the second thing. And the third thing was being able to make bone meal from kelp, which is what I decided I would rather do instead of making one of the moss farms. Yeah, moss is the word. So, three things that we wanted to make: a bunch of dried kelp blocks, and kind of the bone meal is kind of one of the biggest needs to keep the clay factory going, so that because the clay is just used for so much in this pack. And it seemed before that this was not going to produce a lot, but given the amount of time the server is just running, and we can keep those chunks over there loaded, maybe this kelp farm is fine if we just had more storage. It's definitely the case with the tree farm. We have so much, so much wood over there. It's just capped out by the amount of storage we have, and it's honestly fine that way. Alright, so we're gonna make some more compost for future builds. Okay, so what are we doing today? So last time around, we built this, among other things. And we have 49 electron tubes and 12 redstone chips. And kind of looking at more things in chapter 3 to do, right? So we potentially could go back to the moon to get raw silver, so we can actually get progress on this. Maybe that would be a good first thing to do today. And then we're going to work our way through just kind of the core things. And maybe we can make a navigation mechanism. I think we have a little bit of cobalt somewhere that we picked up. So we can potentially do this. And then... Huh. Why do we need... Okay, that's fine. Interesting. What's the deal with molten electrum? Oh, I see. You can turn dash into molten electrum. That is... maybe better than combining molten silver and gold? Maybe. But we need the electrum to make a navigation mechanism. And we need the navigation mechanism to make the NASA Workbench. It might even be feasible to make the NASA Workbench today. Yeah, okay, so let's, first thing today, let's go to the moon. Let's get some raw silver so we can complete that quest. I mean, we have silver and ways of getting silver now because we have limestone. But for the sake of the quest, we're going to do that. So I'm going to need this, and we're going to do that. Grab my car. And then, so plan for today. I think today's going to be another kind of focused on quests day rather than build. Yeah. Maybe we could have a little detour to get some more shimmer. That might be good to do. Okay, let's take these things off. I'm gonna just put my backpack right here. Alright, how are we doing? We got oxygen. Let's see, things we don't need on us. No, I'm gonna keep all of this. I guess I'll put this on the armor stand. There we go. We didn't need the oxygen tanks last time, but you never know. And we're putting the plan aside. The plan is more about like building and stuff, and I want to just get some more quest progress done today, I think. Alright, is there anything else we need before we go to the moon? We gotta pick. Some kind of lighting would be good. If nothing else to carry with us, even if we can't place it down, like if we bring torches. What do we got? Anything? I can keep a torch in my offhand for all the sense that makes on the moon. That will at least make it not completely dark. Do I have any lamps? I used all of the I had those other lights, but I used them all. I don't know that we need so many lamps in here. I might just steal one of these. Alright, cool. Let's go. We're going to the moon. Let's see how well we can ascend the hill in the car this time around. So if we, it's not feeling like we did better than last time. Oof. Hold on. It's a little bit easier to watch. Not quite as glitchy looking. Okay, I don't think this is feeling like it's not gonna work. So we're just gonna get off, and we'll jump up the rest of the way. We do need to make it better. I think we talked about that. Something that came up on the last stream was maybe making a train station up here for travel, especially as we build more stuff. I guess we will eventually need a place to put the NASA Workbench. It'd be cool to have a little space center, right? Let's see. So I didn't know that we need the quadricopter. So we're hunting raw silver. It'd be hilarious if there was some right in the chest. But yeah, we're hunting for silver. We're ready to go, right? Ready-ish. Yeah, I needed that. Thank you. Alright. So, off we go to the moon again. Yeah, wall lights. That's what I had that I used up all of. Okay, so maybe we can go underneath here. Oh, here's the old portal. A little broken. So I think, was it over here? There we go. This is how we got low last time. We'll see how the offhand torch does in terms of lighting. It seems better than nothing. Alright, so we got some ice here. Oh, right, this is our experiment to see if we could put water down on the moon. The answer was no. Alright. So silver, where are you? Yeah. There we go. Y65. Okay. So it should be... I mean, obviously, I suppose that there's not going to be any on the in the part that we've already been to. We would have mined that already. I guess we could mine in a ways. Maybe we'll find a cave in the moon. Some glowstone there. So it's either this or we can go along the surface and see. Oh, never mind. There's some silver ore. Alright. Well, I might as well collect it all while I'm here, yeah? Alright. That's really all we came here for. So, I can't, I don't have anything else specific I'm hunting for here, so I guess we'll just go. Oh, missed it. Alright. Oh. Alright. we made it. It's too wet to sleep here. Guess we'll just have to get back down to spawn. Alright, so we'll take another look at the quest book once we get to safety. Figure out what the next steps are. Oh, it's someone has to fast the night. I was not paying attention. Okay, so anyway, get that spacesuit off. I guess I'll put the lamp back. Didn't end up needing that even. Have a snack. All right. Right. So we got this completed. That kind of unlocks a lot of stuff. And I think I'll just leave this raw silver right here for someone else if they need it. There we go. All right, back to the workshop, and we're gonna do some more quest advancement. I'm eager to kind of move forward on this because, well, one, it's kind of the point of the pack, right? We'll go to Mars and then maybe Mercury? I don't know. I've restrained myself on digging too far into the details. Oh, I should stop by the house first and drop this stuff off. Yeah, so my point though was just that there's a lot of technology still to be unlocked, things that we can't make yet, and it will be there we go. Be helpful to have some of those things for future builds, right? Okay, and back on. And good. All right. Onwards. So unlike Monday's stream, I don't have any specific builds. Like, I don't have a build for the navigation mechanism or any of those things kind of queued up like I did with this. We're just going to do things, build things as necessary. But I think it'll make sense to let's stay here for now, and we're going to kind of just quickly run through things that we need to make. So this into this. And then silver plate we need. There's probably some of those in the system. Basic machine frame. We already have this automated. So I guess we're gonna get another sword. Integrated circuit. Yeah, need that. Basic storage unit. We might just make another one of these, honestly. They're very helpful. We do eventually need to do this, I think. Right. So a thing that is in the plan that we should maybe look at, maybe we can look at today, is a little bit more automation around Lapis. Not necessarily building a big factory, but just building a little bit of automation where we can just put a bunch of materials in. So what am I talking about? You can automate the production of Lapis in this via compacting. You can combine lava, lazurite dust, gunpowder, and iron nuggets, and we have some of this stuff kicking around to make lapis. So we can have infinite lapis, which is good because it's 9 lapis per integrated circuit, and we need 128. So, more than 1,000 lapis, which is not that much, but I have not been doing a lot of mining, so there's not a ton out there. We need an alternator to progress. Some of these things we may just like pick up things instead of remaking them. Like the copper connectors we have a bunch of, and copper spools we might have some still kicking around. And I'm just going to kind of beeline, let's see. I guess we do need to have the compressor to then unlock dash plate. And then we want to also get the credit for the Tesla coil. Maybe we'll make another one, or maybe we'll just pick up the one we already have. So I'm just bookmarking all the steps along the way because that's a little easier to keep track of and see rather than having to jump into the quest book over and over again. And then that's fine. Let's see, we can also brass, and I don't know if we have any brass casings left. Let's see. Got that. Okay, did that not give... oh, right, blaze burner. Okay. Skip the step. Okay. Can we make... okay, sure. Moonstone? I have moonstone somewhere over here. So this is gonna be fun because we're gonna rerun through chapter 3 really quick. Okay. Right. Brass. There we go. I guess we need to make a brass casing, so we're gonna need 2 more of those and a copper casing. Basic machine frame, there we go. Okay, yeah. So done with that, let's see, block lapis. We don't need lapis really for anything else, right? So, right. So we're gonna keep on getting those chapter 2 credits as we do things, because there are some optional things in chapter 2 that we skipped over, and so as we pick up random things, we'll get credit again. All right, so I think we're gonna need more silver over here. I should just keep this in my hands. Silver. There we go, silver plates. Silver. Okay, we got some stuff heating. Okay, that'll process. Alright, so done with that. Let's go pick up that compressor. Just here. Nope, okay. How about a wrench? There we go. I guess we're too soon. Okay. Block. Let's pick up an integrated circuit. There we go. Digital revolution. Let's get these other lapis sheets going. It's not 128, but we can start, right? Alright. Basic storage unit. I don't think we have any of these sitting around. We can probably make one more though, which is good. Alright, we just need one more integrated circuit. Hey, guess what? Guess what we're making? Looks like we're out of silver. Need more silver. I think actually we might still have silver in here. Okay, 9 blocks. Can we melt blocks? Or is this gonna... Oh, I see. We are not pumping. There we go. Alright, back to the basic storage unit. There we go. Done with that. Alternator, maybe we'll just pick up one. Won't be too disruptive to just pick up one of the two that's over here for a moment. Okay, I guess I am too soon for that. Okay, let's look at the quest book then. Where are we at? Oh, I see. We needed to complete this first. So we do need to have that battery. So maybe we'll just make another alternator. They're pretty helpful until we unlock the next set of power generation. I have been keeping an eye on these. I have actually for the last stream or two had the solar panel bookmarked up here. It's 15 energy per tick, which is pretty good for a 1 block. Granted, it only works, when there's sunlight, but still pretty good. Okay, so we do need a couple of these, and we need battery. We need Certus quartz. We should add some more sand into that. Sand? 4 sand. Okay. Do we have more sand sitting over here? Nope. Do we have gravel? Nope. No gravel, no cobble. There's cobble in the storage. So, cobble. There we go, 3,000. It's a start. There we go. All of those were turned into integrated circuits. All of those lapis sheets. All right, so we made the battery. We're gonna make the alternator. Make some capacitors. Is that a quest item? Nope. This was not. Just need an alternator. Okay. Alternator. Great. Connector. Might have some of those. Alright. And copper spool. I think we have some copper wire sitting up here. Got a stack. Excellent. All right. Make some copper spools. There we go. One was all that was needed. We can put our compressor back. Right there. There we go. Done with that. Done with that. Dash plate. We can compress and from a dash ingot. We should have some dash ingots over here, or some blocks even. Oh wait, there's ingots. I'll just take. How many of these do we need? What are we using those for? I guess we are using those to make the rocket. Ooh. Okay. This is actually not looking too bad. So that's 5. So 10. 13. 13 dash plates. Okay. Okay, we're gonna need more dash. But we got some time to get that sorted out. So we're gonna put 13 dash ingots into the compressor, and it's gonna process, and we're gonna get some dash plates for our rocket. Tesla coil, we can just pick up the one we already have. Put that back down. Quest complete. And then molten electrum bucket, we can definitely make from a dash bucket. If we had a dash bucket. Alternatively, you know, this could be made from silver and gold. It's not great though, in terms of it's 1 to 1 makes 1. So 2 into 1 versus the dash bucket. Okay. Yeah, we can do this though. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna break all this up. There we go. And we're gonna take our casting table, put that there. Gonna get ourselves a bucket. We're just gonna make one electrum bucket. I thought it would be a good idea to put this here, but then I haven't done anything with it. Oh, apparently that was a quest. Great. For the funnel, brass funnel. I need a dash ingot. Good news. Got one. Alright. Excuse me. I don't know how that got clicked into there, but that was not intended. So if we want more dash, we need to start processing some of this moon cobblestone. I guess we're in the process of processing. Yeah, the process of processing. Yep, this gravel. Into sand. And then maybe we can... Oh, here's moon sand. We can take this over to the washing apparatus. And wash it. That'd be a good idea. We're accumulating tasks that are going to take us out of the build. So, dash. Let's plan on getting some dash nuggets from washing that moon sand. And let's plan on pouring some brass onto that casing. Alright, we got dash. We get a bucket. We can pour dash into the bucket. It was not enough. I guess it's... Right, it's not an ingot though, right? I guess I need to put 8 more ingots in to fill the bucket. Alright, that'll take a minute. What else we got? So, battery, we already did. Navigation mechanism. So we need just a few things, right? So we're going to basically redo kind of the end stage of making the redstone ship, where we have a couple steps. Although I think this is one more step than the other one did. Repeated 30 times. We use item vaults to teleport the items back around. Easy peasy. So we'll do that next. This is not wired up though. We should get some cable. Oh, I have dash in here. I have dash in here. Interesting. Maybe even enough? I don't know. We'll wash that anyway because it's not doing anything else, just sitting there as moon sand. Anyway, I was looking for cables. Some insulated copper cables will be fine to run up here. And get some power going into that. Maybe. Hard to tell. Maybe it's doing its thing. I guess we needed that last little bit. There we go. Dash bucket goes on to the depot underneath the thing, and there we go. Molten electrum bucket. Now, what did the quests say about this bucket? Okay. Right, but we just need electrum nuggets, right? So what can we do with the bucket? I guess we can probably put the casting basin down. Can we pour the bucket into the casting basin? Not like that. Ooh, don't do that either. I guess we can use. Okay, let's head back over to the house where we have a better setup for doing this, and we can also start working on the other things that I said we needed to leave the workshop to do, like the brass casings and washing the moon sands. Alright, so we should be able to dump that there. Dump that into that. And one block, and we can pour that into there. And get a block of electrum from a block of dash. And I guess that will automatically get pulled into here, yeah? There we go. Alright, so that's 81 nuggets. Which is going to make a couple of navigation mechanisms, I guess, because we're going to consume 30, right? At least it's not a percentage. 30, 60, 90. So almost 3 navigation mechanisms from 1 block of electrum nuggets. Okay, and then we're going to melt 2 brass and put a copper casing down here. And pour. Alright, brass casing. Alright, done with that. And done with that. So we're gonna go down to the washing station and get this moon sand washed, or get it going anyway. And then let's build some automation for the navigation mechanisms. Okay, so we can tuck this right here, and we'll configure this to go out to the left. And we'll have to wait for this to process once, so we can configure this to pull the produced dash nuggets. And cheese. Yes, that's right, cheese. Oh, right, so this just needs to be unlocked. There we go. And this one probably just needs to be unlocked. Nope. In auto input. There we go. We can lock that. And so now we're pulling dash nuggets and cheese and then freeing up the depot so that the remaining items from the remaining moon sand can be put on a stack at a time. And that is sorted for now. Okay, so it's the music track. Sounded very alerty for a second. So we got a lot of stuff in our inventory. Let's just kind of dump things out for the moment. And then we'll figure out what we want to carry with us. Probably those electrum nuggets. So taking a look at the navigation mechanism, what are we going to need? We're going to need a filter, a tunnel, a brass funnel, an andesite funnel, some belts, some shafts, some item vaults, a deployer, a spout. So a lot of this stuff we'll have in our toolboxes. What don't we have in our toolbox? Maybe the spout. These are easy enough to make. I think we might still have item vaults in our toolboxes. Might have everything except for maybe the brass funnels and tunnels. Let's grab one of those. Tunnel. Yes, we have one of those left. It's good. Oh, hey, look. We completed another quest. All right. I'm just going to accidentally complete all those side quests. All right, so now we're going to come over here. And we're going to make a little thing here on the side in between. So we'll hand feed from the redstone chips into a new apparatus over here. And this will be kind of similar, but in reverse. So we're going to... how do we want to do this? How do we want to do this? I guess... let's start by getting toolboxes out. Alright, so I think we're going to start with maybe from right here. And yeah, we got scaffolding. Use that for a minute. So this will be our input where we put the redstone chips. There we go. I guess there's two on there now. Anyway. Alright, and then we don't need an item vault there, but we do need a belt and some shafts. There we go. So we'll... I mean, we have some options. We could run the belt directly underneath. I kind of like having it kind of symmetric with this, but that doesn't really work with how we're doing things. We have room vertically, so we could just start at this level. It'd be different than the other one, but that's fine. In fact, I may want to pull this back one as well for feeding in power there. And then, so how is this supposed to work? So we need a spout, and then a deployer. Okay, so we got spout. And we should have deployers. I think we have some deployers left in one of these boxes. That box. All sorts of things. All right. Oops. There we go. And then a press. I'm pretty sure we don't have mechanical presses in the boxes. I think we did at one point, and then they got replaced with something else. All right. Mechanical press. Go. There we go. I mean, I know you can turn them the other way so that they are, you can run power through them both, but I don't know that I care. I guess we'll do that for now. Although it's annoying because can't change the direction from the bottom easily. We can do this though. There we go. Like that. Great. Alright, so we already know we're going to put electrum nuggets there. So we'll set that filter. We are going to want to, because we just need one here. Configure that. Output to the back, auto output. So that I'll keep the deployer full of electrum nuggets. We're going to need a melter and a pump and some other stuff for the cobalt. Let's see what we can do about that. Do we have pumps in here? We got one. Alright. Okay, and then let's see. Seared. Melter. I mean, honestly, we have a bunch of tanks. Let me just grab one from here. I saw it in a box. It's in one of them. There we go. Alright. Seared melter. There we go. And a seared heater. Alright, so then we'll pump out there. Have the heater underneath. And this, you know, this whole thing is a thing where we have to kind of like feed different inputs. You know, eventually, I mean, honestly, with this, we're not going to need so many navigation mechanisms that we need to worry about like supplying all the inputs and having this run all the time. So it's fine. And then what we need is item vault. And we're going to pick up items from here and drop them over there. So let's get some scaffolding to use as a block to place off of. Yeah, and then, oh cool, I have just enough item vaults, right? So there we go. So, andesite funnel goes here to cycle the item back under the spout, right? Because that's the start of the process, is spout and then deployer and then press 30 times. This belt needs to go at least one more block. We need our tunnel on that. And then we need some filters. Do we have filters in? We do. We have at least two. Okay, so one filter is going to block navigation mechanism, or is only going to accept navigation mechanisms. Allow list. So that's going to be there. And then our brass funnel is going to go on input, but is going to not take navigation mechanisms. Everything except for navigation mechanisms, which will be the incomplete items. So it will deny navigation mechanisms. And so this will cycle the items on the belt. The redstone chip will be configured to output to the back, auto output. So any redstone chips we put on this will get put on the belt. The belt will be turning that away. And then we just need to supply power and fuel and cobalt. Get that off the belt. Let's put one more crude storage unit right there. Configure out to the right. Auto output. I mean, honestly, if we're gonna do that, might as well just do another one for the heater too. Oops. Configure out right. Okay. And then what? I think honestly, you know what would be good for this is just having a depot for the items to go onto. We're not making so many of them. That would be weird to do, and it will be kind of cool to have the finished item just sit on a depot for us to pick up, like that. And then we need more encased chain drives. We're gonna get some kelp blocks. Just one there. Yeah, you cannot move the wireless crafting terminal from your hotbar while you're inside of it. Alright, so I just wanted this. Let's turn off auto output for a second so I can lock it. And then we can turn it back on. There we go. And then I need cobalt. We don't have any. I feel like we've come across some. We'll have to find where that is. Alright, so those are linked together, and then we also need to provide power up here somehow, some way. How do I want to do that? Like we could do... Where's that other encased chain drive? There was one more. Something like that, like this. Yeah, I think this is a good start. We just need more encased chain drives. Okay, I guess we can make 7 with the amount of iron that we have. Alright, and then we're gonna link across. Okay. And then we want a gearbox. Yeah. Here, and then we can get a couple of cogs, right? And so that's everything connected together. The only thing that the direction matters on are the belts. So we just need the belts to go clockwise. And what's the best way of doing that? We could tap this power. It'd have to be from the top, and then we'd have to go back down. And that would be way too many SU for this. We don't need it to be that fast. Like, this speed is fine. What if we brought that power over to here? And then a gearbox to a gearbox. Right, so a gearbox here and here. This gearbox will be vertical. Then we have a shaft here. And then we just need we just need a belt. And maybe this will even go the right direction. And we connect it up. Well, 50-50 shot, right? Okay, so now, right, this needs to turn the other way to pump into the spout. We're going to turn off auto output so that when I put in the cobalt, I can lock it. And then everything else I think is set up right, maybe, to make navigation mechanisms. So we're gonna pick up all of this, and we're gonna figure out where that cobalt is. And so we'll make some navigation mechanisms. Is it in here? No. I already checked in the ME system. I mean, it's possible that I'm misremembering. There's no reason it would be in there. We'll see. We'll see. Could it be? It's either in the house somewhere or it's down at spawn. It should kind of stand out. Huh. I had 6 shimmering stone in here. I guess because I made those extra 5, right? I guess we didn't need those. Whoops. I got all sorts of things in here, but not cobalt. Not up there either. Okay, well, maybe it's spawn? Or I'm misremembering. If I'm misremembering, I think we're gonna have to go back to the moon. Is cobalt on the moon? Hold on, let's take an unbookmark that. Cobalt. From ingot. From, I don't know, moon cobalt ore and raw cobalt. Interesting. Cobalt. Moon cobalt ore. It's interesting. Unlike the other things, it doesn't have a little tooltip. The thing that says, hey, press shift to see more, and then it says where to get it from. So that's interesting. But I feel like we've gotten some. I just don't remember where. Spot the ore. Nice shards. Nope. Nope. Just checking. Huh. Well, that's interesting. Why do I remember having cobalt? Don't know. Well, unlike a lot of other things, I'm pretty sure that cobalt is something you can't manufacture. Right? You can mine it. From somewhere. But there's not a automated process for making it in any form. I mean, the fact this is titled Moon Cobalt Ore is pretty suggestive. Like, I feel like we've probably got some from the moon. I feel like if we had of, it would be here somewhere. But apparently, we're gonna go back to the moon. We're gonna hunt for some cobalt. Like we can't. So something we're thinking about here. Wow. Okay, 4 dash plates. I mean, that's not. It's just ingots, right? But the navigation mechanisms. Maybe we'll need more than a dozen navigation mechanisms. But still, I think the little bit of automation we have is fine if we just can supply cobalt. Does this talk about getting cobalt at all? Ores of the moon. Moon cobalt ore. Okay. I guess we're just gonna go back to the moon. For a little bit longer. I don't want to be on this anyway. There we go. Oh yeah, this is how I normally go up this. Not through the pedestrian path. It's much easier to go up that way. Okay, so we're gonna get off here. We're gonna go and get our gear. Listen to the birds chirping. And drop off the backpack. Anything we need from the backpack? I don't think the explorer's compass is gonna help us at all. I guess I'll take the hammer. Shouldn't really need the scaffolding. Let's get our armor off. Start getting the suit back on. Oops. Gotta mind where I'm looking. Oh, interesting. You can have gear in your hands and it just exchanges. I feel like I maybe knew that at one point. Alright, so this tank is empty and we'll just leave this here. We'll get some. We'll get cobalt until we're kind of low on oxygen and we'll come back. I mean, how much are we talking about here for the navigation mechanisms? It's 16 millibuckets times 30. So 160 times 3. Yeah, it should be. If we get a few blocks, we should be good. Alright, back to the moon. I'll take the car part of the way. Not even gonna try to take it all the way up that hill again. Pick is good, in good condition. The sword is getting a little low, but if all else fails, we can we get another one queued up as a quest reward, I think. So I think I'll just park right here, at the base of the hill. Up we go and back to the moon. All right. So I had to pry myself away from another game to come stream this today. I've been really enjoying, after not playing it for 5 years, ever since multiplayer first came out, getting back into No Man's Sky. It's been interesting because I have really very few recollections of playing it. That was 5 years ago. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I guess I was thinking about it because Starfield is coming out soon, and I guess the pig is joining me in space. It's not gonna go well for him. Oh. You know what would have been good? Quadricopter. Quadricopter would have been good. I guess I'm gonna go down and look for cobalt. Also, hello, Ludicro. How's it going? Is this the... Oh, I didn't bring a torch with me either. You know what? I think I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna grab some lighting and my quadricopter. Try this again. Doing pretty good. I've mostly recovered from my removing the team and thus losing my quest progress, so progressing through chapter 3 again. I had just built some automation, the recipe sequence, to make the navigation mechanism, only to realize I have no cobalt. So I'm trying to get that, and then realizing I was not as prepared as I thought I was to go back to the moon. This is the second trip this stream. First trip was to go get some raw silver to recomplete that part of the quest chain. Do you think you'll ever be streaming this pack again? Looks like you're... Well, I've not caught a lot of your streams for RuneScape, but you seem to be having fun on that. There's RuneScape, right? Rune something. It is possible, but yeah, I've been super hooked into... Yep, RuneScape is right. Cool. Yeah, I know the feeling. I was up late last night, getting back into... you playing it right now? Getting back into No Man's Sky. And it's weird because I didn't remember, like, having much of anything from when I played it last. But apparently... Oh, there's that pig. Apparently... I had already gotten the freighter and a frigate and a better, like, an upgraded ship to fly around in, and some other gear, and I didn't remember having any of that. But there it was, 5 years later, just sitting there waiting for me. All right, what else did I want to grab? Oh, quadricopter. Yeah, so. Like, it's the same PC, well, anyway, I'm playing it on PC with, through Steam, right? So, same setup as then, and so I jumped into, like, a multiplayer session, and I was surprised to see that it was like, you could load, your progress from a save, because I was thinking I was going to start it with a friend, and we were going to start from... Oh, there's the backpack. Start it from the beginning, right? And then we actually had to talk about, do we want to... would it be okay if I brought in my progress from last time, and ended up going that way? But yeah. So now, instead of having to repeat some stuff that I barely remember... Well, some of it... Interestingly, I had all those things, but I had not progressed in the quests that much. Oh, thank you, Streamlabs. Pretty sure Runicro is already following. All right. So. All right. Gotta be polite to the bots, you never know when they might mind people being unpolite. Impolite, yes. Alright. Maybe I should make like a path or something. Put some stairs up here, even if it, you know. We'll see. We'll see. Maybe I'll do some creative design for like a space center. And we'll schematic in that in. You gotta have a place to put the rockets, right? All right. Now I feel like I found cobalt. Well, first of all, I feel like I did have cobalt before. I don't know what happened to it, but that I did find it on the moon. So we're gonna find out if my recollection is accurate or not. Also, I think I wanted to start by going down the pit. Pretty sure it's on the moon. Yes, check caves. Well, here's a cave. I don't suppose you know, like, at what Y level. Probably not. And it's not super... Oh, hey, here's something. Someone's been down here before. But this could be good. But you didn't... You found mine and ravines? I feel like, yeah, we've come across some ravines. And further... one of the days we came out to the moon and did some exploration. But this is looking kind of cave-like. It's Certus quartz. Great. Don't need that. Well, I guess I could go up on the surface and fly around a bit and look for a ravine. That might be a smart bet, rather than trying to just, you know, strip mine. I don't have unlimited oxygen here, so gotta be cognizant of that. Only get some cobalt, though, to make the trip worthwhile, and maybe make a few navigation mechanisms. Maybe we can make a solar panel. I feel like there's not much down, at least on the surface level down there, because we've gone down there a couple times. Let's see, quadcopter. Go. So some surface iron and a dash. I think there could be cobalt in the meteorites. Oh, hey, look, we completed that quest again. The silver lining, I guess, on the quest situation and deleting the team is that a bunch of these things have rewards that I'll be able to reclaim. So there's that. It's over here. There's some iron and dash there. Here's something ravine-like. He seems upset. Alright, let's keep an eye out for cobalt, I guess. I think that's silver. Dash and cheese. Oh, that is an Enderman that's unhappy at me, I guess. Oh boy. That's bad news. Ow. Excuse you. Wow. At least they're kind of weak. Oh, okay. Maybe we looted the cobalt from a chest. That's also possible. There's some shimmer down there. Anything in this? No, not really, no. Let's see. No, that didn't go anywhere. So, but continuing the No Man's Sky talk, I don't have any plans right now on playing it on stream because I, one, want to get better at it. Two, since I'm not really starting over, it's kind of like it'd be kind of weird to start with a bunch of stuff. And also Starfield is coming out pretty soon, and I am going to be streaming that here in like a week when the early access starts on the 1st. Pretty excited about that. What do we got here? Another cave of some kind. What is that down there? What is that? Okay. Excited for Starfield, but can't justify the expense right now. Claiming it'll be just No Man's Sky, but better graphics. We'll see. Yeah, exactly. At least I'll have... because I've heard that comparison too, and at least having played some more No Man's Sky recently, I'll have a point of reference, a recent point of reference. Can I look at that Enderman? Or is he upset at something else? What is that? Alright, do we have cobalt in the walls somewhere? Teleported away, huh? Maybe he'll come back. Come on. We don't have all day here. See anything? Oh. Oh, it's a star crawler. Okay. Oh boy. Bad news. That's fine. I didn't see any cobalt down there anyway. Build. Anything in here? Ooh. Interesting. Let's block off some of this lava, shall we? Nothing in these, right? but still. Free storage units are nice. Okay. Like some stuff we could loot, but nothing really good besides those storage units. Engraved andesite iron block is interesting. Anything in there? Oh no, that isn't. Oxygen distributor. I'll take that. Ah, here's a chest. How great would it be to have some cobalt in a chest, huh? Anything in here? Yeah, let's fight some mobs. Excuse you. Ow. Wow. Make sure our quadricopter is on the hotbar. Try to avoid looking at Enderman. Got some skystone here. Might come in handy. Although I think we have a bunch already. Any cobalt down there? Oh boy. I don't like it. Stop hitting me. Probe line in sight. Food is going to be an issue here very soon. Oxygen, not quite as much. We got... Okay. Probably have to think about heading back soon, actually. We have to launch another expedition. Yeah, it's no good. Some on the ceiling. Gotta remember to look up. Okay, well. Out we go. You know, I should, oh, Deadbot 9K is still on. I wonder if he has found some cobalt. Maybe I could buy some from him. Get some trading going on. I think I need to head back this way, though. Alright, so now we're out of food. And our tanks are empty. We just got what's in the suit. Maybe we should prioritize building a lunar outpost that actually has oxygen and stuff. If we're really going to be constrained by getting cobalt like this from the moon, then it starts making more sense, doesn't it? I think I'll ask him once I... How far are we from the portal? Not that far, right? Mm-hmm. Did we look in this hole over here? Alright, you can head off to bed. Thank you for the well wishes. Have a good night. And it's about time I take a break from this too, for at least a couple minutes. I've been sitting here for too long. Alright, where is spawn? Oh, there's the portal. Okay. So we're at a safe height. I'm gonna ask that, but... Hey, have you run into any kobolds so far? Thanks for stopping by, Renicro. Worth saying again. Alright, let's get out of this crazy place. Alright, well, we survived another trip to the moon. That is a kind of success. Just not the kind I was hoping for. It's pretty deep on the moon. I've got a small car set up near the portal, but it's a little janky. Interesting. Okay. So maybe instead of looking for ravines, I might just go down the hole that's by the portal and just do some strip mining. I think we need to fill up our tanks first and get some food, and then we can just run back really quick, I think. But that is going to be after a little break. I'm going to take the car. I know it's not that far over to the oxygen generation and food and all that stuff, but I am wary of trains hitting me. Just how much do I need just to make one navigation mechanism? I mean, we looked at that earlier, right? But it's 16 millibuckets times 30 times 30 is 480 millibuckets. There should be one bucket in a block. Oh, right, so half a block, so like 4 ingots. Like maybe 4 or 5. I can go tunneling around at the bottom of the moon if you can't spare that, or I can maybe buy those from you. And then I'm gonna do just that. So switch over to this screen, and I'll be back in just a few minutes. And we'll play some more Create Astral. We'll see what Deadbot9K said. BRB. All right, I am back. I think I'll just take a brief nap here first, and maybe we'll just go and get prepped, and we'll go down and do some strip mining. We have rice in here? Yeah, great. Alright, let's dump off some of the stuff here. That might come in handy. Let's see. Oxygen distributor. I guess I get that bread from a chest. Great. What else could we grab? Anything? Oh, okay, thanks. Alright, well, never mind then. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and fill up the spacesuit anyway while I'm here. And, let's see what we can do with a couple of ingots. And then, we'll decide. We got another hour and a half in the stream today, so, maybe we'll go back to the moon anyway and do a little strip mining. Maybe we can, pay that back. Alright, so while we're on Earth, I guess we can wear the spacesuit and we're not depleting oxygen or anything, so that's fine. Okay, so he said outside the house, so I think I generally call this my house up here. Oh, he's up here. Nearby anyway. Also, I'm working on the final form output filtering. There's a huge display board showing possible outputs. Nice. I'll come by to check it out in just a few minutes. We'll do that next. Alright, he said outside the house. Interesting. Oh, there it is. Ooh, 10. Nice. All right, let's try out our navigation mechanism automation. And a filter you can fill out to choose. All raw goods and a couple of other things will go to the future kitchen next to it. I see. All right. Well, we'll look at that. Feels weird to walk around in the spacesuit. Let's take that off. Not that it matters. All right. The bread will be our backup food. Anyway, okay. So let's go. Let's get this going. So we got a little fuel. Starfield will be interesting, I imagine, much like when No Man's Sky came out. I hope it's better than that. When did I actually first buy No Man's Sky? Hold on, I gotta see. I don't know. Can you see that in Steam? Like, I know you can see like when you first. Hold on. I must know. I think this like freezes the screen on the stream, but let's see. So I played 26 hours in No Man's Sky, like 15 of those from 5 years ago. Let's see if I scroll down. have to scroll down a lot, I think. Why is there no scroll to bottom? Okay, that's impossible. Anyway. What was my point? I don't know. But hopefully Starfield will be good. Okay, so this is set up. We're going to have this output. Auto output. So that's going to get melted. And then... There we go. So it goes into the spout. We're going to take one of our redstone chips, put it in there, and it's going to get processed, and it's going to go around in a loop. And this is not a great place to stand to see what's going on there, but there we go. So at the end of this process, we should have a navigation mechanism. Except we're out of cobalt. So that was one, I don't know, was that like 5 times around? Something like that? For 1 ingot? So we're going to put the rest, the other 9 in there. And that should be more than enough. We're just waiting for it to melt. And eventually it will go out the right-hand side because it will have successfully made a navigation mechanism, which has the texture of the Applied Energistics 2 crafting something or other. The thing you use in auto crafting. But it has to go around this 30 times for that to happen. We might have enough cobalt. I've lost track of how many times it's been around. So we're gonna get this done for the quest, and then we'll head over and check out Deadbot9K's farms and displays, and filtering, and all that stuff he was talking about. See what's going on with that. I'm pretty curious. I've not seen it. I've seen like some of the work on the farm when I was last over there trying to figure out why. Gonna jump off for a bit. Okay. Oh, hey, look, there it is. Alright, so that's a navigation mechanism that completes that quest. Now, that unlocks a few things, right? So that means we can make the NASA Workbench. This we could make. I think let's plan on making this today. We're gonna make this today. I think we can. I think we can do it. We got the stuff for that. But it unlocks a few other things as well, right? So we already know the solar panel. It unlocks the it unlocks the elytra. Some other like gear, speedy sneakers, run very fast, equipable, and the face trinket slot, which is interesting. But 20% speed is pretty cool, right? What does that take? A padded block, sturdy sheets, which are basically nothing. Oh, calorite. Okay, so that might be a while. Okay. But yeah, let's see what else we got. Slimy shoes, jump height, steel plates. I think that's locked behind Mars. And the NASA Workbench, the Energizer, a block of cobalt, and an accumulator, and Ostrom. So that's locked behind Mars. Solar panel. We can make one of these. Just need to make another navigation mechanism. And this is a much more compact way of generating power versus some of the other things we're doing. So it's pretty appealing to me. Yeah. Not that obviously we care too much about being compact or efficient or whatnot, but yeah. So how much cobalt did that take? So this is empty. This has 611 millibuckets. So I think we could make one more. Okay, can we throw that in there? You know what's easier? If we wrench this the other way, it pulls them all, and then we can just take one. There we go. All right, so we're gonna toss another one in there, and I think we should get a second one, which will be sitting down here on the belt. All right, so we're gonna leave that going, and we're gonna go check out the farm. Which we're sufficiently prepared for. I left my car over there, I guess. Still no passenger train set up. We'll have to do that at some point. There's just so many things to do. I think I'm gonna sleep first, and I'll use the bed because it has no durability, unlike the sleeping bag. All right. And we don't need the backpack or any of that stuff. We'll keep ready to go back to the moon. There's the car. I think that will make sense as a thing to do to get some more cobalt. We're gonna want more than 2 navigation mechanisms. All right, but for now, let's. If we're going over to the farm, it's a little out of the way, but it's so cool to take this little road that goes through the hill instead of the going through the train tunnel. See, so some oxygen generation going on over there. All right, here's the farm setup, which I think we've seen before, although that's interesting. Let's make sure not to park my car inside of the claim. That's a good way to have it stuck. All right, so there's a display. Interesting. Let's see, where can we stand where we're not getting glared at and also not being run over? Probably here. Okay. So there's 7K tomatoes, 6K baked potatoes, 5K onion, 4K potato, 3K carrot, 3,000 sweet berries, 1,000 gunpowder, 1,000 wheat, 1,000 golden carrots, somehow, 1,000 corn, 1,000 leather, steak, raw beef, cabbage, fried egg flint, egg sandwich, rice, dried kelp blocks, chicken sandwiches, 228, 165 cooked chicken cuts, 146 hamburgers, 123 canvas, 113 poisonous potatoes, 99 glowberries, 82 clay balls, and 19 straw. Interesting. It's a lot of things, and it's a lot of kinds of things. Is this 76% full? Is that what that's saying? Huh. I don't even know where to start. So how does all this work? And we have display links here. Display link there. There's a weighted ejector over there. Interesting. Wow, I'm I'm glad that that could have been worse. Alright, so anyway, what I was thinking about is like, right, for each of these lines you have to have a display link, right? So if we look at this, okay, so this is what's putting the container fill level on this display board. Let's not stand on that way to ejector again. List matching items, line 1. Interesting. Also, the texture on the back of the display board is pretty interesting too. It reminds me of the kind of like the sturdy sheet block. Anyway. So maybe there's a lot more stuff underground. Container fill level here. Okay, nothing in the chutes. These must be... No, there's still contraptions. There must be a clutch turning off the rotation. Maybe it's on a timer. Ooh, there's an... Excuse me, an access. Lovely. Oh right, this is a claim chunk, that's why I can't open anything. Of course. Anyway. Very compact. Interesting. Why are these items stuck here? I wonder if the claim also keeps me from seeing the contents of the chutes. I don't know. It's quite something. So we're making cobblestone here. Yeah, just normal cobblestone. And then it's getting crushed at least once. No, twice. So, okay, so it's making sand. Which is getting haunted. And some other stuff is getting dumped out. It seems like it's a little stuck right now, but that seems to be the idea. And so then the sand, the soul sand is going down onto that belt down there. And it's getting washed. So this is making nether quartz and gold. So it looks like the nether quartz is coming out on this belt, and then probably things are being pulled out the back into a crude storage unit or buffer. What is the nether quartz for? Okay, stuff is getting... kelp is going in there. Stuff is getting dumped out. Interesting. It's a lot going on. Sweet berries to be haunted into glow berries, apparently. I like the blocks down there. Oh. So we got overlapping diorite tiles and inlaid diorite from chipped. Kind of mixed together here to make this pattern. How we go down? Pretty cool. Got buffers here, storage buffers for the carrots. And we got a water supply here. So we're making golden carrots from golden bars that are coming from something. Oh yeah, from the washing the soul sand. Yeah. I don't know. I still don't know what we're doing with the. I say we, but this is Dadbot9K's farm. I've not been involved in this at all. Seeing this for the first time, trying to figure out what's going on. Pretty cool. All right. Well, anyway, I didn't really come over here to snoop though. I mainly wanted to figure out like, okay, what is this farm producing that we might want to ship? What could the nether quartz be used? Also, can we, oh, we can't pick up this. This is unobtainable. Okay. What can we, what can nether quartz be used for? Right? Use? For diorite, basically. Various other odds and ends. It can be melted. It can be mixed to make shimmer crystal, but that doesn't actually do anything in this pack. You can make rose quartz and granite and diorite. Okay, so flint is listed there. Don't know. Don't know where the nether quartz goes. It might just be shipped somewhere else, not as output for this farm. All right. I will take a screenshot of this for future reference, though. Let's see how I'm gonna do this. Can I? No, that's too zoomed in. I guess I'll do it like this. There we go. 2. Bam. All right. Now, we need more cobalt, so we're gonna go back to the moon. We have everything we need to do that, right? I think so. We even have the hammer. So I think instead of going under the mountain, we'll go over. I feel like there's a couple of Lord of the Rings references there, but anyway, first thing that came to mind. Here we go. So we're gonna go this way. Ish. Come on. Oh. Fell in a hole. Should be... I was thinking it would be a bit easier to get up the hill this way than the other way. I'm not completely sold on that now. Maybe we can at least get this far? I mean... Hold on. There we go. That'll be at least a little more tolerable to look at. Let's not go over the cliff. I think I'll just leave the car right there. There we go. Don the suit, and we're good to go. Put the torch in the offhand for lighting. Alright, so we're gonna go down the maybe lava hole. You call it that, wherever it is. Oh, it's over there in that shade. Hard to see. Let's try to get there before magma cubes catch up. Down this way. That's interesting. Dadbot said there was like a Small quarry set up near the portal? I wonder if that's down here somewhere. I guess we'll find out. Oh yeah, so this biome that we're in, where the portal is called Toxic Heap. Right there on the mini-map. You can see where it says Toxic Heap. That's why the particle effects are there. But it seems that it's not really hurting us yet. Alright, so Y 46, 45. How far does it go? I think it goes pretty far. And there is fall damage, if you're curious. We got some mushrooms growing down here. Maybe it just goes down to Y0 on the moon. Maybe it doesn't go negative. Let's... Oh, there are striders. Interesting. Shall we follow the lava? Maybe we'll find an open area. Or, oh. Interesting. I think at least if nothing else, the moonstone is a more pleasant color of block to look at rather than netherrack. Or at least it's not unpleasant. Oh, it has a saddle. If only I had a carrot on a stick. What is that? Is that a log? Interesting. Maybe next time I should bring a carrot on a stick. I mean, how open is this area? I mean, maybe it connects to something. Also, what is that? What is that green block there? We should find that out too. How silly is it? You know, I've played this pack over the course of several months. I'm many hours into it, but I've spent very little time in a pack that is all about space exploration and going to the moon and other planets. I spent most of the time in the pack on Earth. Okay, someone's been here. Maybe head over that way. So, oh, it's lime terracotta. Interesting. It's a block of clay. I guess we can't wash it, but we can melt it back down. Anyway. That's not why we're here. We're here to find more cobalt. On the theory that if we get down pretty low, that's where the cobalt will be. That's where Skystone is. Here at the bottom of the world, at the bottom of the moon. Okay. Got to remember that you can zoom in really far in this pack with the scroll wheel. Let's just keep mining, keep exploring. Surely we'll eventually find some cobalt. Let's go this way. Got a good amount of durability on the pick. I thought I did. Oh no, I have a bunch of durability on the sledgehammer. Okay, well, we'll keep an eye on that. Silverware? Might as well take it. Ah. We did it. One. Okay, four. Okay, that's good. It's like it's not affected by luck. Alright, so this pocket of cobalt is going to net us 25. Put that in the foundry. Each one, okay, because we can't crush it or anything. The best we can do is foundry it, right? 1, 3, 1, 4. Yeah, I'm assuming that the block doesn't do anything extra. 3,600 droplets. A ninth of that. Yeah, that seems right. Okay. So, that's enough to pay Dadbot back. Say that 3 times fast. Okay, so I was gonna go further this way, though. Might as well keep going. We got, 1 tank of... Alright, because I left the other one at the house. Oh, whatever. It's fine. We got... a tank and a half. We got about a suit. 1,100 millibuckets of oxygen left. Should be enough to go a little further. See if we can stumble into some more cobalt like that. we can pay him back with interest. Actually, what can you use cobalt for? I mean, I'm sure you can make tools and stuff, right? From it. Like you can cast tools. Doesn't look like you can alloy it. Oh, you can in the mixer. Yes, you can make a manulin and apatazion. You know, the standard Tinkers / Hephaestus things. Although I don't know if we're gonna. I guess I could be looking for netherite. That's on the moon, right? Netherite. Maybe they should have renamed it too. Call it Moonite. What I was gonna say before is that if the pick starts getting low, I'll use the hammer to mine. I do want to conserve durability because this is luckiest, whereas the hammer does not. I guess if I'm... So downside of the hammer is that we can't have a offhand item. So it's going to make seeing what's going on much harder. I mean, we can't do that because you can't put torches down on the moon. And now it's dark anyway. Okay, I'm gonna do a little bit of mining here. Just turn your brightness up. I'm pretty sure my brightness is all the way up. Yeah, bright, 100. Hold on, can I... Something I've not looked at in OBS. Can I... properties? Can I change Ooh, filters? Yeah. Color key, crop pad, Luma key, render delay. I don't... No. I don't know how to do that. So, it's going to be a little dark for a minute. Which is a shame. I just found some more cobalt. It's kind of visible on stream, at least in OBS. Alright, so we're up to 55 cobalt. Alright, so the tank. Let's fill her up. Okay, so the oxygen we have displayed is what we have left. So we'll need to make sure we have enough to get back to the surface. I don't know exactly how much that is, but it's gonna go mining along here. Some skystone, some quartz of the Certus variety. So, cobalt is affected by luck. I guess if you had you could make a, you know, automated, a contraption to do mining like this, since there's no way to automate producing cobalt through, any of the special things that are otherwise in the pack for that sort of thing. But you would lose out on the bonus unless you could somehow silk touch the have the mechanism silk touch. But I don't know if that's even possible. All right. I would say that we turn around if our inventory filled, but honestly, we have the storage units, so we could just keep going anyway. I don't care about Certus. Oops. Wrong tool. Is this worthwhile? I don't know. Can we find some more materials yet? I don't know. It feels like a lot of nothing compared with where we started. There was a lot right there. A couple more and then we'll turn around. Oh, hey, look. Here we go. Let's offhand some glow dust into glowstone. There, now we have a light source. Y'all can see again. We went a ways. What is what is that on the minimap? Like, those are striders, just like in vanilla, but what are these things? Are those? Huh. Don't know. Oh, it is. Phantoms. Interesting. Let's check out what's this way. I'm kind of curious. anything visible out here? Nah. Alright. Again, it could be kind of interesting to come out here with a carrot on a stick and ride one of the striders, but it seems like there's not a huge number of places to go. Alright, I'm gonna stand... Where to go? Oh. Yeah. Yay. Alright, I think... I mean, we still have oxygen, but we got a ton of cobalt, relatively. I think we'll just go. I mean, worst case here is, like, falling into the lava. But we still have graves, so it'd be recoverable. It would just be a real pain. So let's not tempt fate. Alright. Oh. Do we have a use for scoria? Yeah, but we're making scoria, right? You can just make it from bulk blasting soul sand. Okay. That's fine. Alright. Almost back to the surface. Quite a ways down there. Oh, missed it. What's real fun is then, you know, getting back to the overworld and getting used to, like, normal jump amounts again. Oh, okay. Whee! Alright. It's a reminder for next time. Let's see. Close down. Let's see. Where is... He's over there. Let's go pay him a visit. I'm just gonna drop. The only thing I'm ever worried about with the cars and kind of like falling like that is falling down into a hole and then having a really difficult time getting back out without having to like build a ramp. We're dealing with this nonsense. Let's see? Yeah. Oh, don't fall down there. We're gonna get out here in a second and sleep anyway. Alright, so, right. So I'm going to drop off some cobalt to Dabbot, pay him back, not run over this elephant, and then we're going to go back and make the NASA Workbench, now that we have all this cobalt and we can make navigation mechanisms. Oh. It's over here. I think he was in the middle of something. It's in your inventory. Some cobalt. Some of the cobalt I found on the moon. We're gonna go through this train. Oh no, okay, never mind. It would have been fine, I think, as long as we didn't intersect with the conductor. I think the conductor can still take like suffocation damage as well as we can from intersecting with the car. Alright, so we're gonna stop here, we're gonna unsuit, and then we're gonna make the NASA workbench, and that'll be probably the big last thing for today's stream. It's just amazing how it just flies. How time flies. Just with anything, but in this pack, definitely is true. Alright, so we're gonna put that away. Put this other tank away. I don't even know what to do with the basic storage units. Like when we have like a stack of those things and just put them everywhere, then that'll be, then they'll just be everywhere. That'll be the standard thing. But just with a couple, it's hard to know where to put them. I guess we do have a few places where we have multiple crude storage units of the same thing. So maybe we could swap that out. Like we have all this flint and all of this moon cobblestone. Like all the stuff on us, for instance. We can condense all that down. At some point, we should probably have like a dedicated area for making Desh. A Desh factory, maybe. I don't have a complete sense yet of like all the different things Desh is used for. Like maybe it would make more sense to make a factory for the things you use Desh for. And that's a thought. But that's just kind of par for the course for me. Overthinking things and then trying not to overthink things and not thinking about things too enough. Just can't win. And there was a kelp block in there, apparently. Any more? Oh yeah, there's some moon cobblestone there as well. Oh hey, look, more flint. We might have some flint. Oh wow, it all fit. Cool. Look at that. Alright. So now we have all these unused boxes we can pick up and use for something else. Look at all the raw silver I picked up too. It's quite something. Alright, so we will process the raw copper here. That's gonna make sense, right? Because we're gonna take the raw copper or raw cobalt, and we're gonna get a bonus for using the foundry, and then we'll pour it out into ingots or blocks, and then we'll put that into the melter, right? Rather than losing out on the bonus by putting the raw cobalt directly into the melter up there. So that is the plan. And let's put some of this stuff back in place to extract items. And get the ingot cast in there. It's fortunate that the ingot cast does not get pulled out of the casting table by the hopper. Right, I was wondering what I picked up. I felt like I picked up something here. It was lime dust. Speaking of things that we need more basic storage units for. Oh, yeah, picked up things by clicking through, yeah. There we go. Oh, we have more flint. This I don't think we're going to have room for. Yeah, it's full. Alright, so we actually have more flint than would fit in a basic storage unit. I'll leave those empty ones there. Maybe I'll consolidate down some of these other ones. Yay, inventory management. It's always fun, right? Got all this olivine dust too that we'll have to do something with. Alright, cool. So that'll all sit there. How is the... I do want to pour out some cobalt. Should I guess I'll do ingots for now. We got room. Probably even enough room for all of that. Alright, cool. And let's drop off this extra stuff. What can we use the membrane for? Anything? We can make a weapon. We can brew a potion of slow falling. There's a double jump modifier. We've not done any of the fancy Tinkers / Hephaestus things, really. That's interesting though. So it's double jump for this, and then you can make a slow fall potion. Not done any potion stuff in this. It's very not vanilla. This playthrough. All right, I'm gonna throw this cobalt in to there. We need fuel. Do we have? Yeah, there we go. Kelp. Not a lot of kelp, but enough to melt a little bit of cobalt. There we go. There we go. All right, so we're gonna take this, and we're gonna make an Astral workstation, as promised. Hopefully. So what do we need? Well, we have the mechanical crafters. We may have to adjust things a little bit. We need 2 mechanical arms, display, navigation mechanism, dash plates, capacitors, and a dash block. And we have most of that, or have the parts for the rest, I think. We got, was it 1 dash block? All right, and then we were making plates. There we go, we got a bunch of plates. There we go. Did we get any good rewards? No. Rewards? Oh, we could complete this quest too, right? The chunk loader is sitting over here. Let's, where's our tech reborn wrench? There it is. Yoink. There it is. And does that actually do anything? I'm not sure. Okay, so that goes in there. We're gonna make 2 capacitors, maybe. Yes. We're done with that. Do we have a? We can make some display boards. Got all the stuff here. Dash block. We need to grab some precision mechanisms. So there is a quest, which is unlocked to have 5 in our hands. We're gonna take a nap first. And we're going to come over here, and there are 6 precision mechanisms over here. Grab those out. Alright, so a couple of tasks completed, because we just need 3 mechanical crafters. We're going to just pick those up. Yeah, we kind of need to do that anyway. We're going to disassemble the crushing wheel setup. Yeah. There we go. I mean, as long as they all connect together, it's fine, whichever way. But, yeah, there we go. Because the way this was set up before had this kind of setup to connect the inventories of the mechanical crafters, because a bunch of the blocks in it were the same thing for the crushing wheels, for making the crushing wheels. So for what we're about to make, we don't need that setup. So I just figured I'd tear that all down. Yeah. Right, so that's done. Ooh, Desh Hammerhead. Could do that. Again, get that again. I have some temptation to do some computer craft stuff. I had this idea for a thing. Turned out to not be necessary. Oh, right. Well, we unlocked Astral Storage again. None of these things give rewards, so I guess it doesn't really matter to do them. We've kind of already gone through the 82 setup stuff, so meh. Yeah. Oh, I can't do that because I'll do that. But yeah, otherwise it's fine. Okay, moving on. I guess we could pick up crushing wheels. Do we have crushing wheels that we could pick up that aren't going to bother anything? I think so. Might as well get credit. Bam. Down you go. Alright. Alright, anyway, back to the NASA workbench. What else we need? Mechanical arms? Right, that's what we were working on. We need more brass sheets and brass casing. Okay, so brass. Let's make some sheets and some casing. So we'll make 4 sheets, even though we need 3, just to have an extra. Someday we'll have all the sheets we could ever want, but that day is not today. We need to have zinc being produced, and probably need to also fix our clay production, which means getting bone meal. That might be a good thing to tackle next stream. I think if I don't get around to it today, because I don't have a ton of time left today, definitely soonish. I'm gonna go over and improve the storage area for the kelp farm so that we're not backed up over there, because currently we could be accumulating more kelp and kelp blocks to make into bone meal for the clay factory. I don't know if it will be enough. I do have a factory that I showed on stream the other week that would be enough. We just got to get there, and I think we're getting there because we have all that compost, and that was one of the big constraints. There'll be some other stuff, but I think it's going to be much less tedious to do than it would have been a few weeks ago. Oh yeah, this lever came from over here. I'll just put this lever here for now until we put the other setup back. Okay, so we're making another mechanical arm as soon as I pick up the brass sheets. right. So that's all the stuff. We just got to put it together. All right, so the recipe is mechanical arms and display board. Right. Except I don't have any of those things because I just put them all into the system. And yes, I could have pulled out the wireless display, but I'm not gonna. Can't make me. I'll just run over, save a little bit of power. Dash plates and dash block and capacitor. Dash plates and block and cap. Excuse you. Okay. Hopper. Yeah, we can we can use the wrench on that too. There we go. Where there's a will, there's a way. All right, and then display board on top. Hopefully we can click that in. Yes. And then dash plates to the sides. I'm gonna save the navigation mechanism for last. I think it was the block at the bottom, right? And then capacitors on either side. And navigation mechanism. And here we go. One NASA workbench. A crafting bench for rockets. Shall we take a look at this? Yeah. I have played a pack that had this mod in it. Yep, finally. Ad Astra. It was encrypted by Cryptic. Probably some other packs, but that was the last one. And this was if you've been watching any of this, however many hours this has been in the works. This is a lot harder in this pack, but it's very exciting. I am okay. We can use a pick, yeah. Okay. So to do. We're gonna sort out some of this stuff before we get on to Mars. Some of the stuff. Let's see. Page 4 is kind of our design. Yeah. Okay. So, launch facility design for portal and rockets. Launch pads. VAB for the NASA workbench. What else is there? Think like here we go. Think KSP, Kerbal Space Program. We'll do up something. We got to do up something special for that. Okay, so we're gonna put remaining things back here in the system, and I'm gonna make sure I'm in the claimed area. I'm gonna put the central stage here. We're not gonna. I guess it's fine. Like, this is not like some of the other things where it's going to build... it would be really cool if you could actually build the rocket. There's another mod like that where you can actually build the rocket out of blocks in the world, and then it like scans it. I guess that was in Create Above and Beyond. I never got that far, but I was watching Captain Sparkle's playthrough of that. But yeah, anyway, so we did that. We are going to... Might be a few weeks before it really happens. But making some real progress. Anyway, so we can take a basic storage unit. I think we can't do better than that right now. The next one is advanced, which requires electrum plates, which we could do, but it also requires advanced integrated circuits, which need Ostrom, which is from Mars. So I think what I'll do is I'm going to take this over to the kelp farm to see if the existing kelp farm fills up this, just to get a sense of like how good it is. Like, the thing that I have designed is many times bigger. Like, each level is bigger, and then it's designed with multiple levels from the get-go. Maybe that's overkill. I don't know. Is there such a thing as overkill? But I'm going to take this over, and we're going to set this up, and I'll just do this. This is, I think, going to be the last thing we do on the stream today. I got one of those Thursday morning early meetings, so I'm not aiming to stay up. Late is not the right word. I mean, I'm on the West Coast. It's approaching 9 o'clock. I'm not that old, but I got these people, really nice people, that live in time zones east of me, and so we all have to make compromises to make things work, and that's just the way it is. Alright. So, do we still... Yeah, this is still completely full. So the issue here, probably the biggest issue, besides the size of the farm, is that I guess we could add some more fans, right? If we added some more fans, it might speed things up. I mean, it would speed things up. I don't know if it would be fast enough though. Like, this part's slow, but that's not a big deal. Like, we're not blocked by... Oh, we are. This is too slow too. Okay, good to know. Okay. Interesting. This part we could do something about right now. I'll make a crafting table rather than trying to craft out of my workbench. My backpack, I mean. There we go. Alright. So we'll see what that looks like. Well, I will see what that looks like probably tomorrow at some point. I'll check in on it. And use that as kind of a sense of how pressing it is to do something about that. I think we do need... We're going to do something, right? Because we need to have bone meal delivered over there. That's one thing that still was not done in the design. The one that I showed on stream, maybe that was last week, is that honestly we should probably process the kelp blocks over yonder into bone meal, because the bone meal is going to be more compact. Like, it takes several kelp blocks to make a bone meal. So it'll be more compact to make the bone meal on site and ship it. Sounds very like real world, talking about it in those terms. But anyway, okay. Yep. Okay. I don't need to start everything with okay. Logging off in a minute. I'll probably drop in tomorrow at some point, as I do. All right. Yeah. So we're unmoonified. We got all of our stuff back how it normally is, I think. And yeah, central foundry for the factories is a thing. I honestly, yeah, we need to do this. We also need to work on some of the other train stuff, some of the other factory stuff. We need to automate Lapis. You know, lots of things to do to really prepare ourselves. And we need to figure out biofuel. So that's another thing. Is probably somewhere around here. Or so we don't need to say create. We'll say train for kelp blocks or bone meal. And let's also talk about biofuel. Fuel? Yeah. Production. I think those things might be related, right? So I keep on saying I'm going to quit, and then I just can't. So plant balls can be made from a few different things. Can they be made from kelp? It looks like maybe not. Dried kelp? Nope. What about fresh kelp? Methane. Aging barrel. Bulk smoking. Modifiers. Composting. Okay. So that might be like a completely separate thing, right? Is seed oil, which our biofuel will be derived from. Compressing heated seeds. Okay. So a tree farm for leaves. We don't need shears because we can use harvesters on the machine. Yeah. Okay. So let's that's another center sex, right? So with bigger tree farm. I think maybe I showed some of that on stream at one point. I have a huge like domed greenhouse thing specifically for a bigger tree farm with different kinds of trees. And I guess we'll be collecting leaves as well for biofuel, which we need for rockets. So, all right, that's going to be it. That's going to be it for today. It's been fun as always. Thank you so much for watching. I still enjoying this pack, and I'm looking forward to getting to kind of the completion of it as it is today. I don't know if that's going to happen before the next update happens, but I'll probably play that too. But anyway, thanks again. And until next time, take care. Bye-bye.